Hey everyone, Chris here, and in this video I'm going to take you through my kit list for the Questars Chilterns Adventure, Chilterns Adventure race. Adventure is in there twice. So we'll go through what I packed. This is my first adventure race, so if you're watching this video thinking I'm going to get some kind of expert adventure racer telling me what I need to bring, it's not quite that, because I've never done an adventure race before. I'm a triathlete trying a different form of multi-sport racing, but I'm pretty happy with the kit setup I've got, so you can compare it to yours and see what you think. So let's start. This bag has got the stuff I'm going to wear in. So sunglasses in a nice hard case. It's supposed to rain, so I've gone with my new photochromatic lenses, so they will keep my eyes dry in the rain. And then I've gone with my standard triathlon gear, so I'm going to wear my Pactimo tri shorts because they've got the chamois in, so when I'm on the bike they should be nice and comfortable and padded, and they'll still obviously quick drying in case it rains. It's perfect. And then I'm pairing that with my tri top. Really like this. This is the Orca 226, and it's got 3 pockets at the back. I don't know any other tri-top that has that. In fact, the new 226 one doesn't. I think they've gone down to 2 pockets. So got to hold on to this. The pocket's starting to fray a bit and it worries me, because my next one won't have 3 pockets, but yeah, it's a nice piece of kit. And then heart rate monitor, obviously, so I can keep my stats. And then I've gone with some fairly light socks. So these are my running socks. I do have more padded socks for long days, but I'm thinking if it gets wet, I don't know how they're kind of, the socks with inner sock liners are going to work. So I've gone with these more mild socks that it's just 1 layer, and so I think that will dry pretty quickly. And then I'm sure I will find a use for some kind of buff as well. So I think that's everything I'm gonna. Oh, I've got some of these Stolen Goat mitts as well. Just if it's warm enough that I don't really need gloves to keep my hands warm, but I still want something to grip the handlebars with and take some of the shock, because the adventure race is mountain biking, kayaking and trail running, and my hands get a bit sore on road biking. So never done mountain biking before, but I imagine there's be a lot more vibration coming through, so some mitts might be quite nice there. So that's predominantly what I'm going to wear. And then, so in terms of what I'll carry with me, I've got this Salomon Active Skin 8 backpack. So it's an 8-litre backpack, and it's like a running vest / backpack. So it comes on, and drink bottles go in here. So I'm going to carry all the drinks on my front, and then they fasten around like that to hold it in place. So yeah, drinks on my front, and it's also got these. It's got a nice little zip pocket for valuables, and then it's got 2 stuff pockets where I can keep things like. Oh, I've got some tissues in here, but I'm going to stick my food in the front, I think. And then it's got this 8-litre pack at the back, which doesn't feel like that much, but I'm sure it is. I think most kind of ultra marathon runners would be like, 8 litres, that's loads. I have a tendency to pack quite a lot, so I've deliberately limited myself. There was a 12-litre bag, and I thought no, because if I get the 12-litre bag, I will fill it with 12 litres, and so I've stuck to the 8. And I've got a bunch of stuff in here. So pen to draw on the map with, and then I've got this nice waterproof phone case by Aquapack. You stick your phone in there. I think you can use the touchscreen through it, and obviously it will keep it safe and potentially even float if it does fall in the water for any reason, which I hope it won't do. Okay, and then let's go through the clothing. I've got a compass. This one's by Sunto, who make the sports watches as well. You might be familiar with those. And then clothing wise, so in this bag I've got a couple of things. So I've got a wool base layer, because if it gets cold and I want to cover my arms and get a bit more core heat, this is my chapter 3 wool base layer that will provide plenty of warmth, I hope. And then I've also got some leg warmers. I thought about just taking running tights, but the problem is you need to stick your number to your upper leg, and it'd be really annoying if I had to like move the number. So I thought, well, why don't I go for leg warmers? And I've got these Castelli leg warmers again. It's cycling gear, but I think they'll be quite nice. They'll be very warm. It's supposed to be warm but wet, which is annoying because these have this fleece lining, so it could be very warm, but I don't know how much my legs overheating will be a problem. So I'll just be able to pull these on and hopefully won't have to rearrange my numbers. I can stick them under my shorts if needed. So that will keep my legs warmer from running through forests, then can gain some leg protection and then gain some warmth from the top. Might put that on when we get on the water in the kayak. And then I've also got this Gore C5 rain jacket. So if it is raining, I can stick this on and this will keep me nice and dry. It's a Gore Shakedry, so it's totally waterproof, will keep me dry even in heavy rain. Now, the problem with the Gore Shakedry is it's high-end stuff and it's super breathable. And the problem with super breathable things, it doesn't keep you warm at all because it just lets the wind blow right through it, and that's designed so you can wear it and not drown in your own sweat. It lets the air flow in and out. But the problem is if it genuinely is cold, then this won't keep you warm, it will just keep you dry. And so having the wool base layer, so I can put the wool base layer on and then this over the top if it's both cold and wet, will mean I can stay both warm and dry. Or if I just need to be warm, this just need to be dry, I can stick this on. Also started to put together a first aid kit. Go into more details about that later, but I've got my little emergency blanket and some gel, and I can't fit a full first aid kit in the bag, so I'm kind of building my own here. I'm going to take my GoPro, hopefully I can document it all for you. And then in terms of nutrition, I'm going to take a Clif bar and some of these OTE Duo bars. These are really easy to eat, but they're also massive compared to a Clif bar. So I think my emergency stuff will be the Clif bar. And then maybe some Torq gels, maybe some mountain fuel gels. So that's all the stuff going in my pack, I think I'm going to take with me. And then I can leave some other stuff in like the transition area because I'm going to go out and do the trail run, then come back and transition onto the mountain bike. And then you've got to bike up to the kayak point. Got a waterproof cover for the map. Don't know if I'll need that yet, it's quite big. Maybe use that. I'm going to take a bunch of sports drinks, so Lucozade. I'll take a bead on in case the bike has a holder. I'm renting the bike, so that just turns up at the event, so I don't really know what to take in terms of bike tools and bead-ons and stuff, but we'll see. And then some warmer stuff, some Vaseline, obviously. A slightly bigger first aid kit. I'm going to decant some of this into my bag, but this will stay in transition, so if I do have any incidents, hopefully I won't, but if I do, got a first aid kit on hand. And then some warmer kit there as well, so I've got this Lucozade fleece lined hat that I was going to take a full beanie, but then I thought, well, this will actually slip under a helmet if I need it to, I think. It's not quite a skull cap, but if I just make the helmet straps a little bigger, should be able to wear this under a helmet. And I'm going to take some gloves as well. I'm not sure if I'll go for my sealskin gloves or have some neoprene swimming gloves that might double up quite nicely as well. And then I might stick some, plenty of nutrition, plenty of water in my transition bag as well. And then I'll just dump this in transition. And yeah, it's just like a triathlon transition where I come in and I can recharge. It's a bit more relaxed than triathlon because you've got 5 hours and I'm just going there to have fun rather than necessarily to do a good time. Cool. So that is my kit list for the Questars Chilterns Adventure race. And if you, if you've got any questions, drop them in the comments. Any thoughts, again, drop them in the comments. If this has been useful, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you're into endurance sport, multi-sport, that kind of thing, then hit the subscribe button, because that's what my channel is all about, and I would love to see you in another video.